Hi, fire signs. This is self discovery support. So, this is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, we're gonna do a two-sided reading today. So, your side of a story and the experience also that somebody else is having. So, whatever comes through will come through. And the thing to remember with tarot is that it's not prescriptive. It is really just energetic information that we're going to use through our advice section how to make changes for better. And also it's kind of good to just hear and see what's happening and kind of bounce off of it, do I agree, don't I agree, this type of thing. So we're going to start with an oracle message for the collective and then move into Aries, then Leo, then Sagittarius. Fire signs, it feels like there is right now, actually, I don't know if you can hear, but like my neighbor in my community is talking excitedly, and we do have the birds card. So the birds is a card of communication. It's a card of anxiety. It can be a card of even gossip, and also maybe a little bit of a quarrel. It can be, it feels like there's an energy of communication that wants to come through. It could feel like maybe there's things you have on your chest, but it needs to be talked about with somebody. It's almost like it could be a confrontation point. It could be a point of clearing things up, but some contact through communication is happening or needs to happen at this point. All right, so let's see how this is relevant for Aries. Okay, Aries, so we have for you the Lovers, and it took a while for the Lovers came straight out, but then the Ace of Swords took a long time to come out. So it feels like, okay, there is clearly a connection that is strong and important to you. With these birds and the mice is in hidden energy. I didn't tell you guys that at the upset, but it feels like communication has been, for fire signs in general, it's like communication has been difficult, or it has lessened, or decreased between you and someone, and it feels like wanting to restart that. With the Lovers, it feels like you are making some choices at this moment. For some of you, it could be a case of like choosing between self-love, love of self, or this particular connection. Now, this is kind of an interesting one, because Ace of Swords talks about maybe you feel like what would help here is some clarity, some communication, some truth actually, and some honesty. It feels like there's something that wants to be said in this situation. Let me just pull out another card to clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay, it's Six of Pentacles. So it does feel like, okay, you might be realizing, Aries, that maybe this connection is something you want to give to. Maybe you're coming into that realization just now. Temperance is here, so it feels like maybe you're balancing out how you were feeling before, because you know, with that birds and the mice card, it does indicate that maybe this is coming from a different place. I think you're feeling like you could be moving into a place where maybe you do want to be in exchange with this person. Maybe you do want to have reciprocation happen. But you know, the Ace of Swords with this Six of Pentacles points to something else. It's like, no, this lovers thing, this connection has to happen reciprocally. And I think that's an important thing for you. Like, it has to happen in a way where you're giving and I'm receiving, and vice versa. So maybe there's something where this person has, maybe the situation hasn't felt fair and balanced for you. All right, so let's look at the person in relation to you. So this person here has the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this is answering a lot of the questions that we had before, which is I think you see this person, or they could be going through something where they're stuck in a situation. You know, there's various reasons that people can be stuck. The the Two of Pentacles was here. For you, you had the Page of Pentacles, so it feels like wanting to learn how to start something again, a new beginning for you. I feel like this person they're going through some various things. It does point to that because they had the Two of Pentacles. This is somebody that I think they're trying to balance things out in their life to get to a point of the Ten of Cups, this happiness, but I think they're not able to get there. Because for me, when a card shows up in a reading, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It means that this person is blocked from it, though they are interested in it. So yeah, I'm going to pull another card on it, but I do think to see what this block is. But I do think this person is minded, like they're minded for happiness. They do want that. Maybe they're seeing you as the person that they could have that with, but something here is stopping them. And for you, you could just think, okay, this person's just keeping themselves away. Yeah, which is why I think you came up with the Six of Pentacles, that you want things to be reciprocal. You want them to be giving to you equally. Let's see now. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something here about this person's not able to be consistent with you at this point, to be kind of even keeled and to do what's needed to build. It feels like Judgment is here to build a new start. I do feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, though, that they are working on this, right? It's kind of what I picked up, is that this is somebody that's working on getting there, but they're not there yet. There's something that's stopping them. Maybe it has to do with their coins. Maybe is trying to build a sense of stability in the world. Maybe that has to do with their finances and other things that we would call stable, job, career, all these types of things. This is, we have like Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces energy, so those could be relevant to you. All right, let's get changes for better for you. All right, Aries, so we got the Ace of Cups. So the changes for better is, I think it's signaling a new time of opening up. It has to be open. There has to be an offer between two people, and maybe that's on your side because this is your changes for better, right? It's an offer has to be made of a new cup, because it feels like maybe things have been stale or stagnant between both of you. If this is what you want, right, this is not for those who don't want this. If you want this and you want the opportunity, it feels like if you are open to taking it slow, because I see the Page of Cups here, right, just having like small expressions of interest, care, and love. You know, we often talk about like interest, express your interest, but a lot of people actually need care to be expressed, and your person does look like they're going through a difficult time, which is probably why they know they're not ready. Yeah. Alright, so the Ace of Cups is what you have to offer, if that's what you want, and in small ways I think that would be appreciated by this person. Okay, so let's move to Leo. Thank you, Aries. Leo, what's Leo going through right now? All right, Leo, so in your energy, when I was in the cards, I saw the Death card. So there's a lot of transformative energy happening right now. It feels like with this Eight of Cups, I think there's a lot going on for you, Leos, where there's motion. You're making some clear decisions right now. It's almost like this is not very Leo like. It's very clean, clear, crisp, and just like airy, just thoughts. You know, I would think like Leo would show like the heart and the kind of internal fire. But you know, what I'm seeing is that there's a time and place, is what I'm getting from your reading. Is like there's a time and place for that Leo energy, and now is not the time for that, because it feels like you're making some bold decisions on what you want to spend your energy on and the things that need to come to a closure. I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I don't know if something needs to be said. Something needs to be communicated between you and someone. There is also a sense of like avoiding communication, but I do feel like you could be stepping into that. Let's clarify. Okay, so Knight of Swords. I feel like this is a swift decision to kind of like move away from something. You may need to say something firmly to somebody that could feel like a challenge or a conflict to them. Wow, okay, there's some clear things. This is an energy of I need to say something. Maybe you need to stand up for yourself. Maybe you do need to not just stand up for yourself. I don't think that's what it is. It's more like I need to speak plainly. Something that's happening here, some tension. I'm going to cut this off because I'm going to put an end to this, or I'm going to address it, because it's not helping, and I have a lot to say is kind of the energy I'm getting. All right, the person that's connected to you. Crown of Wands and Ten of Wands. That's interesting. Your person's showing up more with the fire energy. I think this is somebody that wants to. They have a drive. They're feeling like they can achieve something here, but it's definitely difficult with you. This person could be wondering, like, why are we not getting to the point where we should be getting? Many moons have passed, a lot of time is passing, and it just doesn't feel like we're getting further. And the things that we are trying to do, which is maybe build this connection, maybe what this person is trying to do, is just feeling more and more difficult. Let's clarify a little bit. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody here. There's a backstory with this Eight of Swords between you and this person. Okay, I'm seeing like this person maybe kept themselves kind of restricted from this connection, but it feels like now they're wanting to make some changes. The Ten of Wands is like going towards what you really want, and I see that maybe this person is having a challenging time if what they're wanting is to build this connection. The Hanged Man is here though. I feel like maybe this person is taking a break. Maybe there's a sense of like not knowing what they want. Yeah, not knowing what you should be going towards. You like, I think this person's trying to overcome some personal issues too, because there's the eight with that Eight of Swords and Ten of Wands. That's a lot of baggage internally to overcome to get to what you desire, right? And that could be the difficulty here for this person. Let's get changes for better and see how we can dig our way out of this. Alright, Ace of Wands. So it feels like it's really funny. Aries got Ace of Cups for their changes for better, and Leo, you're getting Ace of Wands, which is, you know, it feels like hold on to the instinct about this connection. The Devil is here. There's something about like with the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles, it can feel like there is a kind of fixation on independence, self-reliance in this situation. Maybe there is like a codependent energy and there's a push-pull, because if someone is codependent and another person is hyper-independent, with this Nine of Pentacles, you could get a kind of very aggravating situation, which can feel like, why are you withholding? Why are you, crowding me? This kind of thing. Ace of Wands is, if everybody can reconnect to the source of the energy, what's pulling them towards the other person, maybe you can get somewhere, because there is an excitement about this person. Regardless of the hurt and issues, it does feel like for you, Leo, there's kind of like, it feels like a lot of resistance energy, but you're kind of coming out to that and saying like, okay, I'm going to make some decisions here. I'm going to say some things that need to be said. And I think that's probably the right way if we do it with care and we do it with kindness, because I think that's the only way to kind of increase your chances of being truly heard. So, Leo, that was your message. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Thank you, Leo. Okay, Sagittarius, Crown of Cups and the Nine of Wands for you. This tells me that, okay, there is something that you have a lot of heart energy for someone. Maybe with this bird's energy, it's like maybe it's time to communicate that. This Nine of Wands tells me like, okay, this has not really ended in a good feeling. It hasn't really ended in the success I've wanted yet, but I do think I could persevere and get there. So Sagittarius, of the fire signs, it feels like mostly like you're pretty kind of, well, Aries was clear too, but it does feel like you're kind of like, you know, this is long suffering in a way. There's something here, there's someone I care about a lot, and I'm patient enough to try again, to keep being there. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, let's see. Because I'm going to clarify. You come up with the Six of Cups though in hidden energy. So this feels like somebody that you do feel comfortable with. You might know them, of course, because the Nine of Wands is here. You're going to keep going with this. There's an experience you've had with this person. Let us clarify that. I think you're questioning with this Hermit card here. You're kind of questioning, or maybe you're just taking the time to think about it. If I try this again, how would I do it, and is it worth trying it again? I do feel like you're drawn in that energy. Two of Cups. I think you are minded to kind of reconnect to this person, or try to reconnect to this person, or keep trying to connect. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. I do think you see this person as a match here, you know. You think of this person as your kind of other person, the person that you would like to share emotional partnership with. It feels like that is something that's here, but you're thinking about, you know, do I try again? Do I keep going here? Let's see the other person that you're connecting to. Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Your person here is just kind of diligently working away, just slowly doing their thing. Meanwhile, they're not saying a whole lot. They could be focused on the spiritual at this point. This person has like a different priority. And maybe that's why you're identifying them as the Queen of Cups. You know, that's quite like High Priestessy energy. It's quite, this person's just like in a space of their own, which I think is triggering, or not triggering, but reflecting back on you to send you into the Hermit. I often think that's the High Priestess energy can be the thing in someone that causes us to visit the Hermit, in terms of sometimes somebody's shifting energy, their silence, the things they're not saying, and also there's that kind of spiritual energy can cause us reflection. And I think that could be what I'm seeing here, which is kind of different. Yeah, there's a sense of like this person has something happening. Let's just clarify and see. Okay, this Eight of Swords has come out for a lot of people in this set of readings. There's, I think this person is trying to work to clear some blockages in their life, which I think that's an amazing thing. And maybe that's why this person is not saying much. You're not hearing a lot from them. So in this, what I'm getting from this is, I get the phrase, don't take it personally. There's something happening with this person. With the star here, it's like this person is quietly working on a vision that they have. 10 of Wands, hidden energy. 10 of Wands and Crown of Wands. There's something major that they're working towards. It's like a major power up or a major power move, I want to say, with the Wheel of Fortune and the World. This person's at a point in their life where they're making some big changes. They're not saying a whole lot. I don't think you might know all of this. It is almost like divinely guided. If you look at these two cards, they have their eye on the prize, and it can feel like, why? I think because they're in that energy, it's sending you into maybe a more reflective energy as well, Sagittarius. So that's interesting. This feels like quite spiritual. Okay, so let's get changes for better. We got the 10 of Wands. So this is persevere. This is, you're almost there. So there's something that you're almost there with, Sagittarius, both of you. You're in this hermit energy. There's some reflection that's happening, which is, I think that's always good energy. And this person is in, I'm almost there with this thing I'm trying to achieve, to put together this version of myself, or this stage in my life that I'm trying to get to. And I do think that that's also amazing. And sometimes the best thing is just to give people the space that's needed to make things happen. That feels like what could be happening here, even if you are together, so this has been your reading, fire signs. It's quite long, but I think we got into some things that I think were interesting for you. If you did like this, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And take care. I'd love to have you on another reading. All the best.